Welcome to the SATAon token analysis. In this video, we will analyze key metrics of a project and its prospects. Token analysis token type. SATAon is a tokenized preferred stock issued through the Ondo global markets ecosystem. It provides economic exposure to Strive Inc. variable rate series, a perpetual preferred stock, SATA, rather than a blockchain protocol. Token holders receive stock-like price exposure, with dividends reflected through reinvestment mechanics. Project objective. The objective is to bring traditional preferred shares on-chain, enable global access to U.S. securities, allow minting and redemption nearly 24/5, connect traditional capital markets with blockchain infrastructure. This is part of the broader Ondo tokenized securities platform. Utility. Utility comes from financial exposure, not protocol participation. Exposure to Strive, preferred stock performance, dividend equivalent economic participation, blockchain settlement, and transferability. Limitations: no governance rights in Strive, no staking rewards, no DeFi native utility beyond use as a tokenized asset. The investment thesis is primarily equity-based rather than crypto-based. Tokenomics. Unlike most crypto projects, no inflation schedule, no token emissions, no unlock events, supply expands and contracts through issuance, redemption. This removes many of the tokenomics risks seen in traditional crypto investments. Liquidity. Liquidity remains one of the weakest areas. Very small market capitalization, low daily trading volume, limited holder base dependent on growth of tokenized securities markets. Current trading activity appears extremely thin compared with traditional equities or major crypto assets. Smart contract and security. Security benefits from Ondo's RWA framework, asset-backed structure, real-world preferred stock exposure, mint-redeem mechanisms, institutional custody infrastructure. Risk is more closely tied to custodians and regulation than to smart contract speculation, team and governance. SATAon benefits from the reputation of Ondo Finance, one of the leading tokenized securities providers, strengths, institutional focus, strong RWA positioning, significant growth in tokenized stock adoption, expanding ecosystem of tokenized equities and ETFs. Ondo has become a leading player in tokenized stocks and ETFs. Community and social presence. Community activity is relatively limited. Most discussion occurs within broader Ondo and RWA communities. Little standalone SATAon community presence. Preferred stock products naturally attract fewer retail traders than growth stocks. Interest is driven more by investors than by community engagement. Honeypot risk. No major honeypot concerns. Transparent tokenized asset structure, mint-redeem functionality, real-world backing, tradable within approved ecosystems. Risks are primarily regulatory and custodial rather than contract-related. Competitive positioning. Competes within the rapidly growing tokenized securities market alongside X-Stocks-backed finance, other tokenized equity providers. Ondo currently maintains one of the largest market shares in tokenized stocks and ETFs. Adoption and growth potential. Growth drivers include expansion of tokenized securities, institutional adoption of RWAs, global investor access to U.S. assets, DeFi integration of tokenized equities, continued growth of Ondo global markets. The broader tokenized stock sector continues to gain traction. Risk versus reward. Potential reward: exposure to preferred stock income characteristics, participation in RWA growth, backing from established tokenization infrastructure, lower dilution risk than crypto projects. Key risks: extremely low liquidity, regulatory uncertainty, limited adoption history, dependence on Ondo infrastructure, performance tied largely to underlying preferred stock. The risk profile resembles a niche financial product more than a high-growth crypto asset. Final score: strong RWA instrument, limited crypto upside. Investment decision. To decide whether to invest in SATAon token, do your own research or get insights from tokenlisting.org.